despite what battles we may choose in this life, and we have to choose for sure, they're not all worth it. We have to sustain internal circumstances that are clean and clear. When we act with grace. My situation right now, where there's negativity, it's unique because the person involved is famous, as a narcissist, and not someone I have a boundary to not communicate with in any way, besides writing like on her Instagram a few times, like, pay back the money that you owe, putting the link to the video that I spent time making that I shouldn't have had to make after 4 years. But we have push-up bras, we have breath. One is much more important than the other. But it's important to know, I'm not just like throwing spaghetti at the wall, It's mostly, I'm gonna leave Instagram. I saw a way to do it, guys, which I think is the way that will work for me. I'm mostly like, I would forget, I would not forget. I would feel like I would miss. Sometimes if I say the wrong word, I'm thinking maybe it was an alliteration, it was another F word. But I found a photo album. It's, I saw an Instagram ad, and it's a photo album, and it puts all your Instagram pictures in there. There's nobody that I don't either WhatsApp, talk to on the phone, text, that's like important in my life, you know what I mean? So that was, I left Facebook a while ago, I don't know, not a while, but for the last time, Facebook and Twitter, 6 months ago maybe, I deactivated it. I think I still have to go in and do creepy stuff, but yeah, so basically just on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, I've just been writing shit on my sisters, and I'm gonna leave a page up for my father's will, and I'll just post pictures of him, it's stupid, but it's also, I love looking at my dad, and I love standing strong and for his honor. It's so, but all that being said, so I want to do a little bit of internal cleaning. Our knowingness. I wouldn't recommend doing this with a narcissist, by the way, at all. This woman tried to kill me over 10 years, tried everything. The only thing she can actually do is kill me. So if I die, you guys know what happened. But, so I have nothing to lose, and it's for my father's honor, and I have way too much on her. Right. Anyway, so breathing is the best way. First of all, once the situation is done, for example, I just put a link to one of these videos on her podcast page. I'm not letting her ignore this, okay? And she can say, oh, she's so crazy. I'm not crazy. It's crazy to steal your sister's inheritance. That's crazy. And lie about it. It's crazy to call a funeral home director and tell them to tell your sister not to go, that there's not going to be a funeral, and then to have a funeral and then try to charge your sister whose inheritance money you used when you are a multimillionaire. So just cut the crap. But all that being said, leaving that and back to positive pants. Because I'm not bitter, I'm not on her level, I'm not even engaging. You know what I mean? So I wanted to say that's important. Saucha is one of the yamas and niyamas. So it's cleanliness. It's one of the 8 limbs of yoga. So the first 2 are the yamas and the niyamas, which are 5 each. And so saucha is cleanliness. It's internal cleanliness. It's our cleanliness in our thoughts, cleanliness in our actions, cleanliness in our speech. So the speech one, maybe depending on someone's definition of cleanliness, I don't have the cleanest mouth, but I have the cleanest maybe not the cleanest heart, but my heart is clean. There's nothing hiding or shameful or afraid in me. There's only, you know, like this one last thing that needs to be closed in honor of my father to really kind of like move forward. Like, I don't know if she thinks I want to be a friend or hang out with her. Like, no. But yeah, so I'm also not expecting much to happen. I'll be surprised if she does the right thing, because that's just not her MO. But inhale, exhaling, ah, and leaving, if you have to act with grace, leaving it and moving forward. So another thing to understand is, if anything comes back, except tag like her ex-boyfriend and her boyfriend, which weirdly, she was gonna have like a Rent wedding, and then she's like singing Rent to one boyfriend and then to the other one. But she's, oh my God, Ash is being crazy. Ash is not. No, bitch. It's crazy that after 4 years, I actually survived, and you still are holding on to what our father very clearly left to me in his will. Okay? So you and Mark Cummings need to get your shit together, certified check, cash, whatever, and figure it the fuck out, because I'm bored. And as much as it's kind of funny, it's not, because every time I'm going to see, like, you just, anyway, you look sick, or like, and drugged out. And Emily Noonan, just so you know, Whitney let me know in her epiphany over Christmas that the last year, super illegal, the last year that my father was dying, she gave everything to you.